इरफान साहब। जी डॉक्टर इरफान साहब, आप मेरी बात सुन रहे हैं? मेरी आवाज आप तक पहुंच रही है? आप माइक को ओपन करें।
जी सर, हमारे पास ठीक है जी आवाज।
जी जी बिल्कुल ठीक है, ठीक है। अब आवाज आ रही है आपकी। आप अपने माइक को ओपन रखिए, आप म्यूट ना करें। जी डॉक्टर साहब, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
जी, कैन यू हियर माय वॉइस? आपको मेरी आवाज सही आ रही है सर?
अब आ रही। थैंक यू सो मच।
चलें।
जी डॉक्टर साहब, I hope you are fine and enjoying good health in connection with Director Advanced Study Unions Calendar 2022, the 48 seminars on the topics role of migration management regarding the benefit sharing in the development sector of Pakistan by Dr. Fan Mohammed Janju, Assistant Professor, Department of Sociology.
Yes, thank you very much.
Over to Dr. Fan sir. Continue, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. In the starting, I would like to request kindly share my slides on the screen. I have already emailed you, and I try from here my site. If I share the screen, this is share the screen.
अच्छा नहीं वो स्क्रीन शेयर करके
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The topic of my seminar is the role of migration management regarding the benefit sharing in development sector of Pakistan. All you can you please tell me that all of you can hear my voice?
Yes, clear voice, please.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's okay.
Okay, thank you very much. And can you see the screen as well? The slides?
Right, sir. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Sir, the migration management and the land energy transition, Pakistan in hydropower sector. Anthropogenic climate change exerts great pressure on food system at multiple scales in time and space. The increase in rainfall variability and extreme events such as prolonged droughts and flash floods pose a serious threat to the food security and livelihood of the millions of the people globally. These inevitable changes require a systematic transition in our socio-economic system to a more sustainable trajectory in which all countries seek to become low carbon or decarbonized economies that help mitigate climate change's impacts. Basically, sir, I want to tell you here at this level, the dependency of the majority in our society is regarding the energy is on the fossil fuels, right? So what is the combination of these fossil fuels? These are coal, oil, and gas. Although that we are taking so many benefits from this, whatever I'm telling you, this is not written on the slide. This I'm verbally explaining what I have said this. हमारे जितने भी एनर्जी के दारोमदार हैं इस फॉसल फ्यूल्स के ऊपर हैं और इन फॉसल फ्यूल्स की जो अनफॉर्चुनेटली कन्वर्जन है वो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड पे है एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड is emitting the greenhouse gases. The greenhouse gases are ultimately destroying our climate, and its adverse impact is what I've already said here in the slide, the prolonged droughts and the raging torrents, the flash floods, ये जो आजकल हम फेस कर रहे हैं. The energy transition directly affects food system through changing traditional pattern of energy use across the globe, especially where production is highly dependent on fossil fuels. However, this transition can also have indirect social impact. Includes broader consequences across the equitable distribution of negative effects and on land, livelihood, and food security, and positive opportunities. Systematic transition will reduce inadequate that already affect the existing food system and will not rely on the resources intensive model. Finally, energy transition secures the future and livelihood of workers and their communities in the transition to the low carbon economy. It is based on social dialogue between workers and their unions, employees, and governments, and consultation with the communities and civil societies. Following a number of sustainable development goals, finally, a number of sustainable development goals, energy transition also focuses on the decentralization of energy system, the importance of place, and the need to prioritize the marginalized communities. Energy transition seeks to promote social resilience, environmental integrity, and economic sustainability by the strong migration management process. Ultimately, what I want to tell here at this level, what is the role of migration management and what is energy sector basically? I would like to tell you what I've discussed in these slides. Sir, all of you can hear my voice?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank
Please
you.
continue. Please
Sir,
continue.
actually issue is this. The conversion of these energy sectors, these energy what we are using this time, unfortunately, is in carbon dioxide. So what is this time is need? What is required basically at this level? This level, the societies need to be decarbonized. हमें अपनी सोसाइटीज को डीकार्बोनाइज्ड करना होगा किसी भी कीमत पे. अगर हम डीकार्बोनाइज जीरो कार्बन नहीं भी कर सकते तो कम से कम हमें लो कार्बन पे जाना होगा. एंड सर व्हाट इज लो कार्बन? लो कार्बन की तरफ हमें वो वाले एनर्जी के सोर्सेज ढूंढने होंगे. वी हैव टू सर्च आउट दोज मेथड्स ऑफ एनर्जी इन विच the conversion of carbon dioxide is at minimum level. Suppose solar energy, wind energy, hydropower energy. So here my topic is basically in the development sector of hydropower sector, the construction of dams. Although that it's an environmental subject and the engineering and basically a civil engineering subject, but the social component is very important here. Like I further tell you in these slides. Listen please. Role of migration management. Sir, here we raise few questions. What does the energy transition mean for land use, livelihood, and food security? Meaning it that whenever we will go toward the I meant to say toward those energies in which the carbon emissions are very less in number, like solar energy, like hydropower energy, and like the wind energy, land will be required to fulfill those purposes. Let's suppose I give you the example of Dasu Dam here in Pakistan. It is covering the area of at least 80 kilometer. So whenever we will cover the 80 kilometer of land, there must be a social component. Social issues will start from there, exact at the starting of the construction. Suppose resettlement of the people, displacement of the people, livelihood of the people, public health, gender issues. So all land acquired, the land acquisition, how we collect the land from the local people, it is a long procedure. So it's a social component. In other words, it's the importance of sociology in this area, in the sector of energy. So few questions are here in the role of migration management. What does the energy transition mean for land? Ultimately, it is very clear that land is important. The land use is very mandatory, very compulsory. We must say that it's very essential. So unless until the land will not be required, the energy sector will not be solved. The example of Kalabagh Dam is here. There is no issue in the drawing. There is not an engineering issue. There is not an environmental issue. The issue is all about there is a social issue. There is no any social scientists who give the model of resettlement, land use, and the land acquiring model. How to collect the land from the local people amicably with their consents. Second thing is that how do resettlement, land use, livelihood, and food security interact with energy transition? And third one is how do affected communities, towns, and regions influence energy transition and to what effects? The role of migration management is to solve these social issues which may create constraints and hurdles in the construction of new energy products. These social issues in energy transition are, these are very important points. What are those social components behind this energy sector, behind this energy transition? These important social components are in the land use change, land acquisition, land rehabilitation, livelihood change, sustainable livelihood secure, social resilience, social assessment of energy transition, impacts of land use change on food security and human well-being, interactions between food and water system, social conflicts that are linked to food insecurity. So these are few components basically which are very important or very mandatory points which are very compulsory in the research of the construction of the energy transition. In the transitions of energy, when we will start to construct any dam or any hydropower project, these components will involve there. And as far as the livelihood chain, this is very important. Suppose a community is living from the hundreds years, they are local of that place. When we will displace them into the new area, what will be their livelihood? Livelihood basically हम जरिया माश को कहते हैं, उनका way of income क्या होगा? In social sciences में जो livelihood की basic definition है, that is जरिया माश. What will they do if we will transfer them from one place to another? Let's suppose if we want to construct the Kalabagh Dam, and when we will displace the people of Nashara to some another area, what will they do there? अगर हम 1 लाख लोगों को या 2 लाख लोगों को उठा के दूसरी जगह पे रखेंगे तो उनका लाइवलीहुड क्या हम मेजर किया है हमने पहले? So this is the important question behind all these energy related constructions. Either we are going to start the wind energy projects, either we are going to start the hydropower, or there's the solar panel energy. When we will use the land, when we will displace the people, when we will dislocate the people, the majority of the people, the large number of people in which children and women are also involved. The need is to mechanize a proper model as per according to the ground realities of that particular area in which that community is living. This is a sensitive matter and this is important matter. The need is to research on that, to work on that. And social resilience. Social resilience is also a very important point that either the people are competent to understand those new construction projects, either they have the knowledge about it. Let's suppose in Kalabagh Dam, can we say that the community of Nashara knows better the importance of that dam, importance of those megawatts? क्या नौशहरा को लोगों को इसकी अहमियत का अंदाजा है? When the people of the local area will know the benefits of that project, they will automatically take the better decision for the society. But unfortunately, when the people will not have the better information about that particular project, they maybe feel some kind of difficulty to take that decision, and finally the project will go toward the political aspects और वो सियासत की नजर हो जाएगा और बंद हो जाएगा. So this is why the migrational point of view, the migration management is basically is the head of all these things. Either this is the resettlement of the people, social resilience, land acquire करनी, किसी बंदे से जगह खरीद के उसको दूसरी जगह भेजना है कि भाई अपना घर हमें दे दो और आप यहाँ से चले जाओ. This is basically हम उसको migrate करवा रहे हैं वहाँ से. तो इसको manage करना उस migration को, this is very essential and very important. Pakistan hydropower towards the low carbon. So this is especially in Pakistan Indus Valley. Pakistan is, चले मैं slide से पहले आपको पढ़ के बता दूं, with considerable water resources. According to Pakistan Water and Power Development Authority, there is 60,000 megawatt of hydropower potential in the country. मैं जरा यहाँ पे रोकता हूँ और आपको बताता हूँ, पाकिस्तान की सारी इंडस्ट्री ऑन हो, पाकिस्तान फुल फ्लैज चल रहा हो, तो हमें मैक्सिमम 24 से 25,000 मेगावाट रिक्वायर्ड है. 24,000 to 25 megawatt. And fortunately, Alhamdulillah, Allah Rabbul Izzat has given us the 60,000 megawatt. The potential we have this time, in which we are working this time. This is our potential, 60,000 megawatt. कहाँ हमें 24,000 चाहिए, कहाँ अल्लाह ताला 60,000 दे रहे हमें. But unfortunately, we are only 7,320 megawatts. which has been developed अभी तक जो हम development के phases जो start किए उसमें Pakistan untapped hydropower potential largely lies in the mountainous north along the Indus River in the province of Gilgit-Baltistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa as well as the Jhelum River in the province of Punjab and Azad Jammu and Kashmir. Whatever the literature you will read, you will always read the name of Indus River and the area of these places, right? Why we discuss the Indus River? The potential of Indus River, basically Pakistan is signatory in the pact between with the India that Pakistan will construct 5 dams on that Indus River. The first one will be the Katzara Dam. The second one will be the what's the name of the Hello, can you hear क्या आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, yes. आपकी बात
मैं इधर अपनी लोकेशन चेंज कर रहा हूँ. I'm sorry to say. Okay. Pakistan is the need जो हमने pact India के साथ sign किया, the construction of 5 dams. The first one was the Katzara Dam. The second one was the Diamir Bhasha Dam. The third one was the Dasu hydropower project, Dasu Dam. Fourth one was the Tarbela, and the fifth one was the Kalabag Dam. Unfortunately, we could not construct the 4 dams, and we built only a single dam, that was Tarbela. And majority of these dams, there is no any engineering issue. The basic issue is there are social issues. How to migrate the people, how to displace the people, and how to acquire their land. Pakistan is currently aimed at energy crisis. Some 51 million Pakistan lack access to electricity, while a further 90 million suffer from unreliable power supply and load shedding on a daily basis, which is having a serious impact on the economy. So this is the information basically about the construction of the dam, what we have built, in which large numbers of dam and the small numbers of dams. ये छोटे बड़े मिला के जितने हमने अभी तक बनाए हैं इसके बीच में. Several micro hydropower projects were also installed as part of an initiative led by the government of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa with the support of the Asian Development Bank to install some 1,000 micro plants expected to have total installed capacity of 100 megawatt. These micro projects are designed to support rural off-grid communities by providing affordable and reliable electricity. So this is the introduction of basically the construction of a dam, but I would like to bring you on the importance of displacement and resettlement. Displacement and resettlement. Displacement and resettlement by the hydropower projects have a long history in Pakistan. In 1960s and 1970s, the construction of Mangala Dam project and the Tarbela Dam project led to large-scale displacement of the population. ये जो 2 dams की हमने construction की थी, बड़े number पे लोगों की नकल मकानी इसमें हमने कराई. Displaced 96,000, almost 1 लाख लोग हैं ये. These dam projects financed by the World Bank predate and adaptation of the social safeguard requiring any resettlement plans in the mid-1990s and early 2000. The Ghazi Bharota Hydro Project and Mangla Dam Raising Project were implemented with well-developed resettlement plans in compliance with the World Bank and Asian Development Banks. Similarly, the Dasu Hydropower Project prepared a social and resettlement management plan. The SRMP consists of 14 volumes, including socioeconomic baseline, consultation plans, health action plan, management of construction related impacts, grievances redress plan, local area development plan, downstream fisheries and impact assessment, and monitoring and evaluation with good practices covering compensation, resettlement, livelihood development, gender, public health, and local area development plan to support and positively influence the overall well-being of the affected people and communities. The documentation complied with the government of Pakistan and World Bank requirement for the safeguard initiative to the provided support and assistance to the project affected persons as beneficiaries of the project. The Water and Power Development Authority, WAPDA, the Pakistan is the project executing agency. Thank you very much. Any question, please, from the audience?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Your topic is very good, very energetic topic. Please, audience, any question, please? The session is a question session is. Please, any other?
Yes,
Audience.
audience, the house is open. You may ask any question, especially regarding the importance of the social component in this energy sector. या पाकिस्तान अभी तक डैम क्यों नहीं बना सका, तो उसमें इंजीनियर्स का ना होना नहीं, उसमें सोशियोलॉजिस्ट का ना होना है. असल वजह ये है.
जी, please, any question, please, audience? Thank you so much. All audience, please.
Sir, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
All audience, audience, thank you so much. And listen to all audience, and topic is very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Assalamu
Thank you. Wow.
alaikum.